Trending number 10 worldwide.
Hello, minions. So I know a lot of you guys are wondering what was going on with me, but let's be honest. I'm here to prove it. I'm here to prove that this porcelain hussy standing across the ring from me is not on my level, has never been on the minion overlord level. And it doesn't matter if I am on one, but I am going to show the world why I am the forever ROH champion, the minion overlord, the inspiration to every women's division, the real alpha, the ROH gatekeeper, but most of all, the most dominant champion in all of women's wrestling.
Here, here. What a warrior. I don't know if calling Masha porcelain, what she said, I don't know if that's the smartest thing in the world to do.
Yeah, Masha Slamovich is a lot of things. Porcelain Hussy is certainly not one of them, but referee Buddy Ruth signals for the bell. We are underway. Athena's doing this.
We're having a match. Look at this, Athena.
Or are we?
With a surgical boot and all, she wants to prove a point, like she said, Jordan. She wants to prove just why she is the forever Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
Again, don't get me wrong, Brian. I am thrilled to see Athena here. I am thrilled that this match is going forward as scheduled, as advertised, but how wise is this from Athena? Clearly, this injury at play somewhat. If it is as serious or debilitating or as long-term as she said, it remains to be seen, but clearly Athena in a great deal of pain. Clearly Athena not at 100%. Never something you want to do as a professional wrestler, head into a match at any less than your best, but especially against Masha Slamovich, one of the very best in the world. No qualifiers necessary.
That is very true. There's been some hopping on Athena's part here, but one thing that's not lacking is the confidence. I see it in her body language, I see it in her face. She is still very confident, 1 foot and all, that she can defeat Masha Slamovich tonight. I remember last time we saw Masha Slamovich in a prestige ring, at least that I called, was that matchup with the legendary Aja Kong.
Yes, back at Nervous Breakdown in April of 2023. Masha Slamovich taking the legend to her limit, not picking up a victory on that occasion. Of course, saw her alongside Killer Kelly as a part of our collaboration with TJPW against the team of Miyu Yamashita and Maki Ito, but looking for singles success. No shame in a loss to Aja Kong, but Masha Slamovich does not settle for any less than her best. And a win against Athena, well, you know, Brian, they say to be the best, you gotta beat the best.
Can you imagine the repercussions and the ramifications of a match like this for the TNA, one half of the TNA Knockouts champion, to beat the ROH Women's Champion? I mean, that is something.
So special. It's what Combat Clash at PDX is all about. Again, use that hashtag, trending number 12 worldwide as we speak. A champion from TNA, a champion from Ring of Honor, convening here, the mecca of independent wrestling, here at a jam-packed arena in the heart of the Pacific Northwest.
Speaking of Ring of Honor, the last time wrestling came to this building was a Ring of Honor show in 2019. Probably most famous for Bully Ray getting a fan to go backstage so he could chew him out for heckling too much.
Masha Slamovich here, shoulders down on Athena. Looking to leg, no, looking for a submission hold. Wrenching at the arms is Slamovich and rolling through. Cattle mutilation perhaps? No, crucifix.
Whoop.
Only a 2.
And if Athena had her way, she would tell Masha to go back and be a fan. But right now, Masha's giving Athena some fits early on.
Again, Athena had to expect this, especially after mouthing off at Masha Slamovich. I know the mind games and the personal attacks have been a signature of Athena in all 580 days of her time as Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. But is that really what you want against an opponent as hot-headed as Masha Slamovich? Especially, when you're less than 100%.
You know, you talk about Masha's viciousness. How come she hasn't gone for the boot yet? That I'm curious about. I mean, as brave as Athena is to be in there, I think that boot is a huge target on her.
Well, it's a very obvious strategy for Masha Slamovich as she lands on her feet. Waist lock implied, shoulders down once again. Off the ropes. Takes Athena down, but Athena with a crucifix of her own. Covers fast and furious. Crucifix from Masha. One from Athena. Back and forth, tit for tat we go. Both of these women looking to steal it in the early going. Slamovich sunset flip. Athena reverses.
Wow. Look at
Back
this.
and forth we go. Slamovich.
Heart of a champion, Athena.
Slamovich caught in the body scissors of Athena. Again,
Wait a
rolled
minute.
down onto her shoulders.
But you can see the canvas in this match, the show so far. I mean, it tells the story. We've seen red viscous fluid.
Slamovich again.
I believe we've seen real blood tonight, have we? I know we've seen face paint get driven into the mat. It's quite the canvas, literally.
Well, if we haven't, we're certainly going to in our main event. At least if I were a betting man, that street fight world championship match between Alan Angels and Evil Uno. You know, both of these women renowned for their toughness, their grit in regards to their striking game, but that has not been the story of the matchup, at least thus far. Their technical prowess on full display here.
Look at this. Give Masha some credit here. She is giving Athena some space. She's giving her the respect. Look at this.
Despite Athena's comments before the bell.
Yeah.
Uncharacteristic of Masha Slamovich. She's never what I would call a sportsman, but certainly not in the face of disrespect like this.
Wow, that is very bold of the ROH champion Athena. One injured foot and all to really be conducting herself like that. But again, there's the confidence I was telling you about. Oh my goodness.
And I wonder if that confidence from Masha Slamovich, that is a reason why, as you said, she has yet to target that injured foot, has yet to target that surgical boot. She doesn't want to give any excuses to Athena, saying, oh, you only beat me because I wasn't 100% covered. You only beat me because you exploited an injury I had. You wouldn't have been able to do that if I were 100%. Masha Slamovich is prideful above all else. She wants to look Athena in her eyes and perhaps say, hey, I defeated you without targeting that boot. What a statement that would be.
That is a very good point, but now I think we are seeing the effects of wrestling in that boot with that critical injury. It's starting to take its effect.
Yeah, Athena crumpling here. And as you said, she hasn't even put that much weight on the boot. I mean, she's hopped around. We haven't seen kicks. We haven't seen Masha Slamovich target the boot here.
Well, the referee is checking on even Masha Slamovich here, slowing things down to check on her opponent. That is some good sportsmanship.
Oh, well, that is not.
Well, I tell you what, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on Masha Slamovich.
Athena suckering Masha in, playing cross, popping her up with a power bomb.
Look at the strength, look at the conviction.
Again,
the sheer willpower.
Nothing but respect for Athena as Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, the Forever Champion. Successful defenses against everyone from Kiera Holgan, Marina Shafir, Willow Nightingale, Emi Sakura, Yuka Sakazaki, Sky Blue, Allison Kay, Angelina Love, Layla Hirsch, Mercedes Martinez, Billy Starks, Nyla Rose, Hikaru Shida, Red Velvet. The list goes on and on and on. You
We
cannot
didn't
dispute.
start the fire. Sorry, I got a little lost there.
Oh, Brian, you cannot dispute the pedigree. But this is what I question. This is what I have a bit of an issue with. Why do you need the disrespect? Why do you need the lack of morality here? Athena is as capable a competitor, clipped wing or otherwise. She doesn't need it.
Wrestling is, I would argue, 90% mental, Jordan. And I think that if you can get in your opponent's head, then you've already won the battle.
It's Athena winning the chess game right now, but wisely kicking Masha Slamovich with the right foot, but still did some damage to that injured left. Put pressure as she hit the kick. Maybe paying for it here. Digging Slamovich neck first onto the canvas.
Look at this. What an inspiration.
Really?
I mean, look at her. She's taking one half of one of the most powerful tag teams in wrestling today, taking her to school on one foot.
She's bullying referee Buddy Ruth. And again, she took advantage of Masha Slamovich's kindness.
Because she's smart.
Call her smart, call her cowardice, call her immoral, call her what you will. You have to call her the Forever Champion, and you have to call her in control of this matchup. As Slamovich with a flurry of strikes and
oh my goodness.
big kick to the gut.
Nice.
Athena again with the healthy foot, lands the boot, shoulders down.
Could be it, no.
Kick out from Slamovich. Athena, no stranger to prestige wrestling. Previously saw her settle a brutal score with Taya Valkyrie.
Oh boy, I was there when she debuted. Showing up in the mask and everything, pulling it off. The pop at Roseland Theater was surreal that night.
That was back at Roseland too. Both events streaming on IWTV. And of course, who could forget a successful defense against Miyu Yamashita last year at Vendetta, again shocking the world. We thought Miyu had it won. We thought Miyu was the new Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, but it's not to be.
Nice counter move by Slamovich. Going up in there, changing direction with that drop kick.
Slamovich herself, no stranger to prestige wrestling. You mentioned that very impressive outing against the legendary Aja Kong. Talked about her time as part of our collaboration with TJPW, Combat Princess USA. Picked up victories against Liza Hall and Killer Kelly in the past. She herself has fell to the pink striker, Miyu Yamashita. Right now it is all Athena.
That's right, not bad for a one-legged woman in an ass-kicking contest.
Slapping Masha across the face, as if baiting her in, as if suckering her in.
Heart of a warrior.
Wasn't enough.
No.
Athena now goading Slamovich, and
Whoa,
maybe,
look at that slide.
Maybe, just maybe, reaping what she sows here as Slamovich lands the knee.
Oh my goodness. Who needs to go for the injured foot when you've got such great offense on the upper part of the body? Oh, another kick.
Now Slamovich going for the cover, capitalizing here, lateral press, only a 2. Masha Slamovich is hurting here, Brian Zane. Even on the one leg, I have to give the devil her due. I have to give credit where it's deserved. Athena has taken it to Masha Slamovich. It's taken the mind games, it's taken the coercion, but Athena has done a number to Russian Dynamite, and still she stands, still she fights.
Well, Slamovich has been playing catch-up for the last several minutes here, with Athena taking advantage of her kindness.
Athena, you're looking at what she's digging Masha Slamovich's heel, her ankle, into the canvas.
I thought she was biting her. Teeth of a warrior.
Perhaps a little teeth for good measure. Athena dropping Slamovich sternum first.
A big kick to the mush.
But again, hobbling here. The longer and longer this matchup goes, the more and more it benefits Masha Slamovich, because that's more time Athena, intentionally or otherwise, has to put on that injured foot.
Oh, she almost used the boot as a weapon, I think.
Nasty landing, this could be it.
Look at this.
No, Slamovich kicks out.
Boy, and Athena did not like that outcome. Can you imagine what sacrifice it would be if maybe she used that boot as a weapon? Just hypothetically speaking, that would KO Slamovich.
I mean, we may have seen it moments ago, as now Athena locks in her variation of the crossface here.
Look at this.
Fingers interlaced across the neck, making it difficult for Slamovich to breathe as Russian Dynamite crawls and inches towards that bottom rope.
I mean, think of what grit the Ring of Honor Women's Champion has coursing through her veins.
Hold on, Slamovich manages to reverse. Talk about the grit of Slamovich here, the grit of one half of the TNA Knockouts champion.
Oh boy, this could be bad for Athena.
Crossface of her own. She's got the arm interlaced between the legs.
I mean, if she tapped out here, there's no shame in that. She's resting on one leg, Jordan.
And she's gonna need to use the healthy leg, that right leg perhaps.
Wait a minute.
To reach the bottom rope, to break the hold, and she does.
All right. Still in this thing.
And again, Slamovich releasing the hold immediately. She could have taken all 4 seconds. We've seen that several times tonight. Despite Athena's disrespect, still a sportsman. But perhaps Slamovich a victor as well? No.
My goodness. Folks, I've just been notified that we are trending number 9 in the world on X right now.
Top 10. The only number Masha Slamovich cares about is 3, with 1 and 2 preceding it.
Oh! These two trading strikes, taking nothing away from Slamovich, because she is still wrestling in another gear here.
And this is what it's all about, Brian Zane. This is what sets both of these women apart. Their striking game. It is gnarly, it is nasty, it is mean.
I mean, if you can go toe-to-toe with Aja Kong, if you're Masha Slamovich, then you're a top 10 striker in my book.
I mean, how about if you're Athena right here in Prestige? If you can go toe-to-toe with Miyu Yamashita.
I mean, Athena garnered some controversy the last couple of years for how tough and how hard she hits. But she has proven that pays dividends in a big way. Oh my God.
Spinning back fist, followed up with a big kick from Russian Dynamite off the ropes, gets caught by Athena.
Look at the strength, look at the inspiration, look at the power. Tombstone pile driver.
Cover. No.
Ooh.
What? Slamovich survives.
Now, I don't know if we got a great shot of the referee's hand, but boy, that sure felt like 3 to me, didn't it, Jordan?
Referee Buddy Ruth with the best seat in the house, the best vantage point. But I agree, Brian Zane, you could have put a piece of paper between the official's hand and the ring canvas.
This 1,000+ crowd here at the Viking Pavilion, they're hanging on every single moment of this matchup.
And there we saw in the corner of your screen, it was close, but it was no cigar for the hand of the official. Athena trying to muscle Slamovich up. I mean, what do you do? At any point against Masha Slamovich.
Oh.
Thinking pile driver once again.
Oh my God, that could have knocked her teeth out.
Big skull kick there from Slamovich.
What is she going for here? Oh! Sit out power bomb. Could have her beat. No! Wow. Can you imagine if on enemy soil, not in ROH territory, for Athena to lose this matchup here? Like I said, it could create shockwaves throughout the entire wrestling sphere.
Likewise on enemy territory for Masha Slamovich, one half of the TNA Knockouts Championship.
Look out.
No! She got the official! Landed that skull kick once again, and Buddy Ruth's out cold!
Oh man, right in the beard.
Oh no, and Masha Slamovich realizes she has made a fatal error. If Athena was willing to bend and break the rules and exploit her sportsmanship before,
He busted his nose.
she's damn sure willing to do it now.
Look at this.
Slamovich maybe thinking snowplow,
Oh!
yes!
She's out, that's gonna be it.
No, but there's no official. There's no one to make the count.
I mean, he got kicked right in the snoot, and I think this right here could be the difference maker in this matchup.
Oh man, Masha Slamovich realizes the error of her ways.
Tough break.
She would have had this matchup won. She would have been the first woman in God knows how long, easily over a year, to pin the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. And look at it, Brian Zane, the boot is coming off.
The boot of a champion.
God damn it.
The boot of a warrior.
Not like this. Athena victorious.
What an inspiration.